Hi everyone, welcome back to Yoga with RAMONI. Let's get started in a child's pose. Open your knees really wide, big toes are touching. Relax your forehead down on your yoga mat. And let's just take a deep breath, breathing in through our nose and let it out. Again, let's breathe in through our nose and let it out. Make your way into a tabletop position on hands and knees. Extend your left leg behind you. Let's keep the toe pointed, hips are squared down. Now extend your right arm in front of you. Take an inhale. Exhale, crunch, bringing your right elbow to the left knee. Again, inhale, we extend. Exhale, crunch, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. Let's extend, keep that right arm forward, lower your left knee down as you open up, reaching that right arm up. So extending that arm up towards the ceiling, taking some circles with the wrist. Feeling a stretch in your chest and your shoulder. And now let's thread the needle, sending that right arm behind the left wrist, lowering down on that right shoulder. Extend your right arm up one more time, reaching up and maybe reaching back a little. And lower that hand down. Now we extend our right leg behind us, and you're going to see me extend my left leg again. Clearly I had a long day, but don't pay attention to me. Extend your left arm in front. Take an inhale. Exhale, crunch, elbow to knee. Again, inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. And I'm wobbling too. It's been a very long day, you guys. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. But it's okay to wobble in these poses. Inhale, extend. Let's lower that right knee down as we open the chest, reaching that left arm up, taking some circles with that left wrist. And we thread the needle. Lift that left arm up one more time, maybe reaching back a little bit. And lower your left hand back down. Curl the toes under, lift the knees 2 inches off of your mat, coming into a hovering tabletop. And let's just take a few rocks forward and back, just turning our core muscles on. Send your hips up and back for downward facing dog as you take a few deep breaths. Let's come back into our hovering tabletop and downward facing dog. We're going to do that a couple more times. Hovering tabletop, downward facing dog. One more time, hovering tabletop, downward facing dog. Wiggle your hips out a little bit. Let's rise up high on the tippy toes, bending the knees a little bit, and step to the top of your mat for ragdoll pose. We're going to keep our arms relaxed, palms on the mat. Turn your toes out, slightly bend the knees, and straighten the legs a little bit. Again, let's bend our knees, and we straighten. Bend your knees this time, coming into Malasana, lowering all the way down. Bringing your hands to heart center, allowing the elbows to press the knees out if that feels comfortable. And you can take some head circles here. Plant the palms, making your way into a forward fold. Send the hips back up, closing the legs. And we come into our gorilla, inserting our palms underneath the feet. Maybe the toes massage the wrist a little bit here. Relaxing your upper body. And you can bend your knees as much as needed. Clasp your hands behind your sacrum now, pressing the fist up towards the ceiling, stretching out the shoulders. And we come into our chair pose. Sink your hips deep, sweeping the arms up overhead. Stand up. Bring your hands to heart center. Take a deep breath. Sweep your arms overhead for mountain pose. Baby back bend. Open the arms, bending the arms, looking up, opening the chest up. Back to mountain pose. And forward fold, hinge forward. Halfway lift, place the palms on your shins, lengthen your spine. And we squat and curl. Lift your heels as much as possible, curling yourself into a tiny ball here. So you are balancing on the balls of your feet. Step back into your high plank. Body is in a straight line, pulling the navel in towards the spine, engaging the core, looking down, and downward facing dog. Rise up on your tippy toes, bend the knees, step to the top of your mat for forward fold. Halfway lift, back to forward fold. Chair pose. Stand up straight, bringing your hands to heart center. Take an inhale from mountain pose, reaching up. Exhale, baby back bend, cactus the arms open. Inhale, back to mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, squat and curl. Step back into high plank, lowering down onto the knees this time. Slowly start to bend your elbows. Very slowly, we're going to lower down onto the belly, but really take your time. Baby cobra, peel the chest up 2 inches off the mat, hugging those elbows into the sides, and back to downward facing dog. Rise up on the tippy toes, bend the knees, step to the top of your mat, forward fold. Halfway lift, forward fold. Chair pose. And we stand up, bringing our hands to heart center. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, baby back bend. Let's see if you can open a little bit more. Open the chest more. Drop the head back. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, squat and curl. Step back into your high plank. Lower down onto the knees. Hug the elbows in as you slowly lower down onto the belly, pressing into your upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Three-legged dog. Let's send our right leg high towards the ceiling, flexing the toes down. Bend your right knee, opening the hip as you take some circles with that right ankle. Shift forward, bringing the knee in towards your chest. Hold it. Back to your three-legged dog. And now step your foot through, coming into your low lunge. High crescent lunge. Sweep your arms up overhead, lifting the arms, lifting the chest, looking forward. Back heel is high. And open up for a revolved crescent lunge. Open arm twist, reaching that right arm behind you. Warrior 2, spin that back heel down. Looking over your front hand. Sink a little bit deeper into your front knee, coming into our reverse warrior, reaching up and back. Let's come back into our warrior 2 as we open up for star pose, facing the side, reaching back, and wide-legged forward fold. Grab onto the backs of your legs or your ankles. Elongate your spine here. Crown of the head is reaching down to your yoga mat. Walk your hands over towards your left foot, pivoting the toes, coming into your low lunge. High crescent lunge. Lift your arms up. Back heel is high, pressing through the ball of the back foot. And we open up for a revolved crescent lunge. This time that right arm is in front, left arm is behind, pulling the arms away from each other. And we spin, opening up for warrior 2. Reverse warrior, reaching up and back. Now let's windmill the arms down, coming into our low lunge. Step your left foot back for high plank. Shift forward 2 inches, slowly lowering down onto the belly, pressing into your upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Send your left leg high this time, three-legged dog, as you bend that left knee, taking some circles with that ankle. Shift forward, bringing that knee into the chest. Hold it. Back to your three-legged dog. Step the foot through for low lunge. High crescent lunge, lift your arms up, reaching up. And revolved crescent lunge. Open arm twist to the left, reaching forward with the right hand, reaching back with that left arm. And warrior 2. Reverse warrior. Back to your warrior 2, opening up for your star pose. Take an inhale, reaching up and back. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Walk your hands over towards your right foot, pivoting the toes, low lunge. High crescent lunge, lift the arms. Revolved crescent lunge, open arm twist to the right. Warrior 2. Reverse warrior. Windmill your arms down, low lunge. Step that foot back for high plank. Shift forward 2 inches, slow, slow, slow. Lower all the way down onto the belly. And upward facing dog. Back to downward facing dog. Three-legged dog, send your right leg high again. Half pigeon, sweeping that right leg through, bending the knee. Make sure your hips are centered and feel free to come into your sleeping pigeon. Let's come back up, curling our back toes under, slowly making your way back into your three-legged dog, and downward facing dog. Send your left leg high, three-legged dog, half pigeon on the left. Make your way back into your three-legged dog. And downward facing dog. Take some tiny steps to the top of your mat. We're gonna work on some arm balancing. So you remember that squat and curl earlier. That is going to get us into our crow pose. Pressing the knees into the forearms, shifting your weight forward. Maybe you lift one foot, maybe you lift both. And if you don't get it today, you just keep trying. And clearly you can tell I am also still working on this pose, so it is okay if you didn't get it today. Let's try one more. We're gonna go into our flying frog. So come into your malasana. Now you wanna shift your weight forward, pressing the inner part of your knees onto the elbows. And if you fall out, you get right back in. All right, let's make our way into a tabletop position. Let's take a really big spine circle to the right. Really take your time with this too. And now to the left. All right, let's come up on our knees. You remember those baby back bends we did earlier? Those are going to prepare you for camel pose. Press your hips forward and now drop your head back. You can stay just like this, or you can reach for your heels, or you can reach for your yoga mat. Looking at the tip of the nose, finding something to focus on. And we come out of this the same way we got into this. So bring your hands to the low back. Tuck the chin in, coming into your child's pose. And you can just rest the arms down by your sides as you take some deep breaths. Let's swing our legs around in front of us. Bend your left knee, keeping that left foot planted. Take an inhale, reaching up with the right arm. Exhale, twist as you hook your right elbow onto that left knee, twisting in the torso. And now you do that on the other side. Let's come back to center, straightening both legs in front of us, extending our arms in front of us. Let's slowly lower down onto our back. This is your last bit of core activation and Savasana. Relax your legs and your arms, close your eyes, and take some deep breaths. Take one more deep breath, fill your belly up. Open mouth, exhale, sigh it out through your mouth. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I really hope that you enjoyed class. Everything that you need is on the screen and in the description box below, including classes that I teach outside of YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so you can see more classes. Share it with a friend, and I will see you in the next one.